final two bring us as we're off in Week 9.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. First carry for Najee Harris.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And the Colts pick it up. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Najee Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pettis now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Jones. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing Jones. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Here's a diving catch right side. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Henry Ruggs.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point from McManus is good.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll get that out wide to Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz, and this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On play action, it's Wentz. Caught on the right side by Adams. That catch good for only a couple. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
That is caught by Lamb. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. This is Harris. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Harris. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Carson wins with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now after the run by Hunt, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. On second down, it's Hunt. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Jones on first and 10. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 29, Jones to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Now And Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Kareem Hunt, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On play action, Wentz. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 20. Yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. He gets it complete to Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Derek Brown forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return is Pettis. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before break. Jones swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
From the 27, Jones going to throw deep for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's out wide here for Robinson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Greg Newsome. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Waddle, 82 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake. Jones. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And some room to roam now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Now Jones on 1st down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw again. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Albert O, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the give, this is Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The Colts on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Dancing to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They run for it with Harris. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pettis now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's got some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 46. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. is it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they